All right, Craig, I got to give a shout out to Gannett and McClatchy because I love service journalism. Um, Craig, it's not just where you write about the stories, you write about, hey, how to do something, or here's a tip that'll make your life better. I think that's helpful. That's
Yeah.
really cool in this world. So I shared with you an article that USA Today did about, hey, how to cut those pizza boxes because they never fit in the trash can right.
They
So
do not.
shout out to USA Today for providing that service. I mean it. I think it's a good thing. However, uh, no knock on USA Today, but why are pizza boxes so big? We're in a world of what do you call it? You want to have things very nice and concise. We want smaller stuff. We don't need huge boxes. That we talk about streaming all the time. That's a popular of streaming. I don't have to have 500 DVD cases. I've got all in one box. We're condensing. We're making life easier. Why does it sound like when we bring home a pizza box? Sometimes they're really big. Um,
Well,
my
a big pizza box usually means a lot of pizza. What's wrong with that?
well, more pizza's good. But sometimes the box can be a lot bigger than the other. I mean, my wife, we like this. We're cheap. We're trying to save money. She can buy all these pizzas. Now you got to bring it home. You got to cook it. But all these boxes are really big, and that's
Yeah,
exciting because yes, more bigger box, more pizza. But sometimes the box is a lot bigger than the pizza inside.
that
So
is true. That is true. I will say though, and the video does show an easy way, I guess you could say, of breaking down the box. Although I will say it's kind of hard unless you actually have that little tool that
yeah.
he's using to break down the box. So I guess honestly, what I do is I either because and maybe it's easier for me because we have trash dumpsters at our apartment, but I usually just throw the pizza box in full on scale, or if I do need to throw it in a trash can or a trash bag to then throw it in there, then I'll break it down myself by just ripping it up with my hands. I mean,
Okay.
I have scissors if need be as well, but I've never run into a problem where I can't discard a pizza box. But I guess some people might if they only have access to their own trash bags or whatever, and they have to throw everything in a trash bag.
Yeah, and sometimes, man, if we have pizza like twice or three times a week, a little embarrassing having a lot of pizza boxes in your trash. I mean, your neighbors might be like, "What's going on over there?" Either they're having lots of people over for a big pizza party, or this family's got a problem. It's got to be tough. So I don't know. That's the issues my family goes through. But again, it's usually Little Caesars because we're trying to save money. We're trying to be cheap. And I don't know. It's good. What type of knife did they have? I didn't notice that. It was like a
It was
box
like
cutter.
a it was kind of like a mechanical box cutter. It was kind of
Okay.
like a small little box saw. Like it was very
Wow.
like you'd have to buy it. Like you wouldn't probably have that
Wow.
lying around in your home. Like the way it was kind of like a handheld motorized box cutter almost. And it's like which is really cool, but then it's like now you got to buy that to have it and then you got to store that somewhere for when you need it like once in a while or whatever.
I may look for that though, because that might be well worth it. Because my
Yeah.
wife, we're trying to condense on times we have to go to the grocery store. So there's some things that we use a lot that she'll bring home, and now it all comes in cardboard boxes. Like we get Walmart and Amazon things stacked up on our front. It's hard to cut, like rip apart all the boxes. So I'm wondering if the motorized box cutter does that do it automatically? You don't have to rip it up or anything.
Yeah, I mean it was I mean based on the video it was cutting through the box like butter like knife through a butter. I mean it was and he the way he did it is he had like 20 or 30 pieces of it. Like he cut it in a little tiny like
Whoa.
like mini squares. Like it was a very extensive cutting, like almost too much maybe, but I guess when you want to throw everything in a trash like in your trash bag, maybe you needed it that way, but it was like a very small pieces, like a deck of playing cards. After he was done, he was holding it. It was just like very small squares.
Greg, you're blowing my mind, man. I'm right now on Amazon looking. I just put in more ice box cutters, so we're not sure exactly which one to use.
Yeah.
Amazon, you can get them for about $35.
Okay. Well, that's yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
it seems a little expensive when you could probably rip a pizza box up with your bare hands. I would say, but yeah,
But sometimes those bigger boxes, like if you,
yeah,
I can rip up a pizza box, but I'm looking at this for, more other uses, like for the big boxes that we get downstairs.
right, yeah.
I don't know, man. That might be worth it. I don't know. You got me thinking. I'll have to take a look at that my own time. So let us know what you think. Craig's right. I mean, pizza boxes you can rip up. But again, to me, let's condense the size, bigger pizza, but let's not have all that extra space on the side. I mean, I'm not bringing home a painting. Come on, let's make this pizza box a little bit smaller.
Well,
And
they could always go. I think even Aldi might be doing this now, where they have just shrink wrap pizza rather than just in a box, but shrink wrap around a cardboard cylinder, so it kind of saves on having the big box. Maybe that's what they should go to nowadays, is just get rid of the box and just have everything kind of shrink wrapped, and you can have the cooking instructions on a piece of paper or whatever inside, or put it on the cardboard box or the little cardboard cylinder that holds the pizza together. There's got to be easier ways to do it, maybe.
I'm not even looking at an environmental standpoint. I just don't want as much trash around my house. So check out, let us know what you think. As always, give us a like and subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.